YouTube, this is Slick Talk and I'm back with another video. So I'm hearing reports from the Sunday Times that AKA was apparently banned from Durban. I'm hearing that he was banned from Durban. He had received multiple warnings never to set foot in Durban. People had told him on multiple occasions never to set foot in Durban, and he did it anyway. He did it anyway, even though he knew he wasn't good in Durban. You were never good in Durban, AKA. You were never free to roam the streets of Durban because they still haven't forgiven you for what you did to their sunflower. You think people forgot about Nelly Tembe? Is that what you think? You think people have forgotten what happened to Nelly Tembe? AKA, rest in peace, my brother, but life does not work like that. People don't just move on in the blink of an eye. People don't just move on. That's not how life works. You have to be careful and you have to move accordingly. This is what I was trying to tell people. You have to move accordingly. If you're banned from a certain place, how dare you? The ignorance and the naivete of posting locations showing people where you are the whole fucking weekend. Life does not work like that. You have to be cautious at all times. You have to move accordingly at all times because you're not home. You're not home. You're in Durban, my G. You're in Durban. Posting your locations, posting the barbershop, you're posting the restaurant. Life does not work like that. AKA was careless with his movement. Let's call a spade a spade. AKA was careless with his movement. I love the guy's music and I like his personality. But at the end of the day, we have to learn from his mistakes so we don't repeat them. You don't go to a place that you're not welcome and think you're the king and be walking around at night thinking you're the man. Life does not work like that. You have to move accordingly. If you go to a place that you're not familiar with, SA is your country, we get it. But you're not from Durban. You don't know how people move in Durban. And the way you did it, you were careless. You were irresponsible. You're partly to blame for this because you didn't take the necessary precautions. Let me tell you something. When I was invited to go to Mac G's podcast, he invited me to go. Let me tell you that the time that I was supposed to go, I didn't go. You know why? Because I thought it was a setup and I thought something was going to happen. So what I did was I used a little bit of a trick. I didn't go and then I wanted to see his reaction. If he had an angry reaction on some like, why didn't you come? I gave you an opportunity. Why didn't you come? Then I would have knew from that moment on that it was a setup and I did the right thing by not going. So what I did was I didn't go and I wanted to see his reaction. But when his reaction was a reaction of disappointment, then I knew it wasn't a setup and it was all in my mind. You have to be careful with every move that you do. That's just how life works. You have to be careful with every move that you do. I can't go to fucking Cape Town and think that I run shit in Cape Town. Cape Town has its own bosses. People in Cape Town who run things in Cape Town. You can't just go to Cape Town or go to Durban and think you're the man, chilling, relaxing, go to the club, go to the restaurant at night. I'm chilling, I'm hugging people, taking pictures. No. You have to be moving with people. You have to at least have like 6-7 people with you at all times. And you have to have protection with you at all times. So if it goes down, then you're ready. That's just how life works. If it goes down, then you're ready. So people are crying and moaning. I get it. Everybody said AKA was a superstar, one of the biggest superstars that this country has ever seen. But at the end of the day, he was also careless. Let's not pretend like he wasn't careless. Loved the brother, loved his music, but he was careless. He was moving too reckless. He was moving too wild. I was looking at his Instagram stories. This guy was posting himself. He's posting himself pictures. He was posting himself at the barber. This man was posting himself at the restaurant. Then niggas pulled up. People pulled up and it was a full-blown hit. That wasn't a hijacking. That was a full-blown hit. These guys checked the location. Then they said, okay, this guy is here. We're going to get him right now. We're going to get him right now. You think they forgot about what happened to Nelly Tembe? Because as much as people want to say she jumped off the building, we don't know. There's no clarity to what happened. And where there's no clarity, people are still pissed. People are still upset. And AKA didn't understand how serious the situation is. People are not going to let things go. And I know there's a lot of people trying to blame the father. Some stupid people are trying to blame cash. But let me tell you something. Everybody has relationships with people. And no matter what you do, if you do something to somebody, there's going to be somebody who's upset. It could be the father, could be the friend, it could be a fucking boyfriend from the past. Somebody is upset. If you go to an unknown city, you have to move accordingly. You are not the king of that city, and you will never be the king of that city. That's a fact.